Go.
How is Cambodia different than the U.S.? So in Cambodia, you don't see lots of taxi cabs, for an example. There's these things like these motorcycle cabs called tuk-tuks that usually take you from place to place. You also don't see lots of electronic stuff. You don't see like lots of iPhone stores or Samsung stores or smartphone stores, for an example, because it's a still developing country after war and lots of war and conflict and corruption of the country. So what else?
What are the motorcycles like?
The motorcycles, they're pretty slow. They're semi-fast, semi-slow. Oh yeah, and people do not mind if you cut them off. Also, so if you cut them off on like the road or something, they really will not mind. Also, since it is Cambodia, you don't expect the highest grade things. All right, like you don't expect the highest things. Like you don't expect like huge beds, or you don't expect huge cars. Everything's small and practically it's using old technology that America used to use. You also will see the absence of police on the street. Mainly since the police, I believe, is not as reliable as American police. If you actually do have any problems, you should go and talk to a store owner if there is any problems. That is.
What did you think Cambodia would be like before you traveled here? So I thought it was gonna be like super pretty already, but I didn't know it was going to be this hot. It's mid 80s, 90s every single day. So that's really nice weather, but it gets really, really hot if you layer. Also, I didn't know traffic would be this bad, but traffic is pretty bad. As Wesley said, they honestly don't care if you cut them off as long as you are careful. Honestly, Cambodia is basically what I expected it to be because I had seen pictures.
How would you describe Cambodia to somebody at home? It's really freaking hot. Like it's like 90 degrees in the day, but it's like 70s at night, and it's really nice. A lot of clouds everywhere. It's really blue. It's just hot.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel getting off the plane? I felt pretty nervous, just the fact that like I haven't been in a very long time. Like this is my first time. Like if you experience this with your own country, you might feel a little nervous because you don't know what to expect in your country, like maybe way more different, and like it's a lot of pressure because you don't want to come to your country and say, oh, I feel so like out of place. Like it's okay to be out of place because they're gonna know who you are. You're just gonna have to get used to the questions, and don't feel bad if you don't feel like together, or you don't feel placed. Like I've been through it, and so many questions has been asked. So be strong.
Okay, they locked you out.
How did you feel getting off the plane? Well, when I arrived here in Cambodia, it was really late at night, so I didn't really have as big of an opinion on it right away as I probably would have if I had arrived here earlier in the day. But I was actually like really excited about it, and I've been looking forward to this trip for like ever. So getting off the plane was a really, really big step in the whole process for me. So yeah.
Whatever one you want.
Just pick anyone. One that's easy for you.
None of these are easy, dude. Hold on. Hey.
Oh man, I'm so done.
Okay, go. Pick.
Go, we're recording.
What new foods have you tried? Apparently I had a fish fillet thingy, and it had fish and vegetables, and like nobody ate it, and I'm a mature eater because I ate it. That's what her dad said.
But read it out loud.
What is one thing you would whenever you're ready?
Go.
How would you describe? Shit.
How did you feel about getting off the plane? Well, when I got off the plane, it was like really, really dark at night. So.
It's recording.
Oh,
How did you feel getting off the plane?
3 people have answered that.
So, I don't know because I was like a month old or something, dude. What was one thing that you were nervous about? Well, I was nervous about meeting new people because you guys look kind of weird when I saw you.
Oh, really?
So, I mean,
That's so mean.
Oh, weird.